Hello everybody, my name is Duckhead, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we completed the Stone Tower Temple, freed the land of Ikana from its evil curse, and we awakened the fourth and final giant. And in this penultimate episode of the series, we are going to be completing every single side quest that I want to complete before the end. So let's get started. This is going to be a big episode. This is going to be a big one. Like I said, this is probably going to be the penultimate episode. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in this episode because I want to try and finish as many things as possible before the ending. I'm not sure if I'm going to get all the heart pieces or not. We'll see how close I am by the end of this episode, and if I'm relatively close to getting them all, then I'll just go for it. But the main thing that I want to focus on is just finishing all of the major side quests that I think are worthwhile. This may not be a complete 100%, but we're definitely going to see all the most important stuff. So we're going to go ahead and deposit money in the bank, because we actually need to save up a lot of money for this bank. Now, this is something that we should have been doing throughout the whole playthrough, but I kind of just forgot. But yeah, we should have been saving money in the bank this entire time, but I haven't been doing that, so I'm gonna have to start now. We're gonna reset time and go back to the dawn of the first day, and the first thing I want to do is over here. So as you may remember, this Deku scrub here will give us his plot of land if we can bring him a Moon's Tear. So we're gonna go do that. We can take a little shortcut over here to the Astral Observatory. You don't have to go through the bomber's hideout. Man, this place is still just the best place in the whole game. I love this place so much. Anyways, we gotta look through the telescope, get the Moon's Tear, do all that. Okay, and here's the Moon's Tear. Let's go bring it to the Deku Scrub. Here is your Moon's Tear, good sir. Ah, that stone, you must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot here, Deku Flower included, yes. And for that, we get the land title deed. And that's exactly what we need, because we can take that title deed to another Deku Scrub to buy a different plot of land. Hey, oh my goodness, dude, this stupid dog. And over here at the Southern Swamp, thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with a focus on the Deku Scrub clientele. Actually, I want to do business at the palace, but there's this big octopus and nothing really can be done about it, so I set up shop here. Yeah, I know what magic beans are. I don't need any. Wait, do I have to talk to you as a human? I'm hoping to find some success in a livelier place. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? I do know what you mean, and thankfully, I'm here to bring those proper channels to you. Take my land title deed. Oh, that's a town land title deed. I wish you'd let me have that. I'll give you this land in return, deal? Deal. And for that, we get the swamp title deed. I'm going off to town right now. I'll leave the rest up to you. And there we go. We're now a proud owner of a Deku flower here in the swamp. Exactly what I wanted. Now, there's no reason to have this, except it lets you fly onto the roof here and grab this heart piece. So that's another one. Nice. And now over here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing a business with a focus on a Goron clientele. I'm sorry, but I can't do business with you if you're not a Goron. It's a regulation of the Business Scrub Association. It can't be helped. It hurts, I know. What? The other one worked with me even though I was a human? You want me to become a Goron? Okay. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with a Goron clientele. Right now I've got a special trade-in offer just for you. I'll give you my biggest bomb bag, regularly priced at 1,000 rupees. In return, you'll give me your big bomb bag in just 200 rupees. Do you need any? Yeah? Too bad you don't have enough rupees. Wait, do I not have that already? I had no idea this was a thing. Okay, well, that's not what I'm here for. Sir, do you want this? You're supposed to take this. Do I have to buy your bomb bag first? Oh my goodness, bro. Wait, maybe I have to talk to him as a Deku. Hang on. Who would have thought I'd meet a Deku in a place like this? I sell bomb bags, but I'm focusing my marketing efforts on Gorons. What I'd really like to do is go back home and do business where I'm surrounded by trees and grass. Here we go. But I can't open a business back home without following the proper procedures, you know what I mean? Here, take my swamp deed. Oh, that's a swamp title deed. I wish you would give that to me. I'll give you this land in exchange. And we get a mountain title deed. I'm going right back to the swamp. Okay, well, I'll still come back here at some point for that bomb bag. But here's another heart piece. And with that, we now have another heart container. Boom. That's 15. And now, for whatever reason, the next Deku Scrub is in Lulu's room here in the Zora Hall. I don't know how he got in here. I'm doing business with a focus on Zora's. I think you're just doing business with a focus on Lulu. She's the only one who can even come in here, bro, except for, I guess, the other band members. And I don't think they're buying what you're selling. I think he's just trying to spy on Lulu like every other character in this game. Sorry, but if you're not a Zora, I can't do business with you. There's nothing I can do. Alright, what if I was a human? Would you do it then? Okay, then what if I'm a Zora? Is this your room? I'm awfully sensitive to the sea breeze, so I'm sorry, but I'd like you to rent this room to me. You didn't even ask for permission to be in here, bro? But my, this is a messy room. Did something happen in here? Well, I really can't do anything about it. I'll sell you a green potion. No. Okay, I guess I have to talk to them as the race of the people of the place that I got the deed from. So I have to be a Goron. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're from the mountains. I'm selling green potions. Actually, I'd like to do business someplace where it's cooler and the air is clean. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? You know, you're going to be kind of disappointed when you go to Snowhead. And then it becomes spring again. There's going to be a lot of pollen and allergies. You know, the air's not going to be real clean over there for much longer. But sure, go move over there. Oh, that's a mountain title deed. Thank you. I'll give you this land in exchange. And we get the ocean title deed. Yahoo! I'm off to the resort. The mountains are calling me. It's not real... I wouldn't really call it a resort over there. You know what? You go have fun. You just go have fun. Where are you flying? Oh, there's a hole in the ceiling. That seems like a privacy risk. I guess that's how he got in here and snuck past all the guards. Anyways, heart piece. Boom! And now, we only have one place left to go, and I bet you know where it is. That's right, it's over here in Ikana. I'm doing business here in the canyon. You should give up going to the far side of the canyon. That place is cursed. If you don't have something that drives away demons, they'll catch you. Rumor has it demons aren't afraid unless they see something that looks the same as themselves. Don't you need any blue potion? Oh, that's kind of nice. You could have just got a blue potion here. I didn't know that. I thought you always had to get blue potions from Kotake, but I guess not. Alright, well, I'm a Zora. Thanks for stopping by. You're from the ocean, aren't you? I'm here to sell blue potion. Actually, I want to do business in the sea breeze while listening to the sound of the waves. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. You know what I mean? I do. You all talk the exact same. It's kind of interesting. You Dekus are all the same. Oh, if that isn't an ocean title deed, let me have that. Please, if I have that, my dreams will come true. I'm not asking for it for free. I'll give you this. Actually, that is kind of useful. I do need money right now. Oh, yeah! The nut brown beauties are waiting. Alright, I don't know what that means. Go have fun, though. Don't get too carried away. Alright, and that is the final title deed. So we've completed this little trading quest, and we get a heart piece for the troubles. Boom! Look at that. That's pretty good. However, we're not entirely done with this part of the game. So let's go back to the dawn of the first day. We're unfortunately gonna have to withdraw some money, so let's take some out. Back here in the Astral Observatory once again. And now over here, there's a business scrub. Would you look at that? I got my eye on you, bro. I'm watching you. Also, there's a guy down there in the grass. Hello. I'm looking at you, bro. Don't think you're so sly. Oh, there's a guy in the tree there. Wait, whoa. Where are you going, bro? Where'd you go? Oh, wait. Oh, he's right there. Oh. He's going in that hole. Interesting. There's a guy here looking for money. Anyways. Actually, I wasn't done looking through the telescope yet. Because we gotta look at Skull Kid again. to get the moon's tear. Anyways, we gotta go to that hole where the business scrub was real quick. So here he is. Down here. I know your hiding place. Ah, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. 150 rupees for one. That's too expensive. No good? In that case, you leave me no choice. What about one for 100 rupees? Deal. Bam! Heart piece for 100 rupees. It's not that I don't believe you, but just to be safe, I'm moving my storage. You hurry up and get out too. So what was the point in you paying me to keep your place a secret and then leaving anyways? So now we want to make it nighttime, and we want to go to the Stockpot Inn. Now, as you may recall, here in the Stockpot Inn, there was this mysterious hand in the toilet at nighttime, so we're gonna have to wait for him to appear again, because he's not here right now. So we're gonna be waiting here a little bit. Oh wait, that's right, they're gonna kick me out. Okay, well, we'll be back later. Wait, I just realized also that I never actually got the thing that we need, so I'm coming back over here. Yeah, the reason why we wanted to grab that moon's tear is because we need to get another one of these, deeds. Okay, and now I think the guy that we're looking for should be available. So, let's go see him. We gotta come up through here, through the Stockpot Inn's secret entrance. And is he in here? Yeah, there he is. There's my guy. What's up, bro? Paper, please! Here you go. Will this do? Yay! Yeah! I love that voice line so much. Oh! You saved me! This fell down here. I'll give it to you! Boom! Heart piece. And that is 16 hearts. You helped ? Out of a jam. Well, it was nice meeting you, sir. I'm glad I was able to help. So I made it the dawn of the second day because I want time to progress while I'm doing this. So out here on Termina Field, I think it's over here. Yes. There's a hole right here. So how about we fall down into it? Interesting. Let's pull out the Mask of Truth. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. It seems all the strange stones that are arranged in a row wish to be the same color. Well, how about we make their wish come true? You can do this with any of the 3 transformation masks, but I like the Zora one, so we're gonna do it with Mikau. Depending on which transformation mask you use will determine what song you have to play. If you're using the Deku mask, you gotta play the Sonata of Awakening, Goron mask, the Goron Lullaby, and the Zora mask, the New Wave Bossa Nova. Since we're using the Zora mask, let's play the New Wave Bossa Nova. Right? And that turned the big gossip stone blue. So we need to go find the other gossip stones, which I do know where another one of them is. Not sure where the other 2 are, so we'll see. By the way, using the Goron mask to traverse Termina Field like this, it's just such a nice feeling. Nothing can stop me. All right, I think it's right here. Wait, is this the one? Wait, actually, I'm not sure. No, this is the Dodongo hole. That's the Dodongo hole. Shoot. Now I'm actually not sure if I know where it is. Wait, no. Is it right here? It might be here. It might be here. Yeah, is it this one? It's this one. Boom. Look at that. And now that one's blue. So let's go find another one. Now, I don't know where these other two are. I'm not sure at all, so... You know, gonna have to find out. I know where a few holes are, but I'm not sure what's in them. I think there's a hole around here. Yeah, well, I found it. No, this is the pea hat hole. Oh, there's a hole here. Is it this one? Nice, it is. Okay, cool. Get out of here. There we go. I absolutely did not play the correct song right there. Why did that work? It didn't work. Hello? Why is that? I'm not playing the song correctly. Why is that actually playing it? Well, it worked. I'm like 90% sure that I accidentally added an extra note in there, but the gossip stones don't seem to mind. All right, now I just gotta find one more hole. I assume there's one for each region, because there was a hole close to Ikana. That hole was close to the southern swamp. But I'm not sure if the other one I found was the Snowhead region one or the Great Bay region one, so I'm not really sure where to look. So it was kind of close to both Snowhead and Great Bay. But I'll keep looking around. Bro, I'm so fast, it's crazy. I'm insane with this game. Bro, what? He's dodging me. Bro, stop. What? Die. What? I literally... Okay, fine. I'll kill you with my sword then. Goodness, what was that about? Sheesh, man. What about this hole? No, this is the one with the heart piece. Man, then where is it? Oh, there's a hole here. Wait, did I grab this one? No, I didn't. Okay, well... It was kind of obvious, actually. It was right there. Well, cool, I found it. Boom! Heart piece for doing that. Real nice. And there we go. We got all 4 of the gossip stones. That's good. All right, and we wasted some time doing that, which was what I wanted to do because I was waiting for the stockpot inn to open up. Because there's actually something that I did not do here before. Also, wait, you run the desk? I didn't know you ran the desk. I'm sorry, our rooms are filled. Well, hey, look at you. I thought it was just Anju who ran the desk here. I didn't know you did too. In here is Anju's grandmother. Now, I thought that we had done everything to do with this character, but I was wrong. So it turns out you can actually get 2 heart pieces from her. We got one of them, but I did not get the second heart piece. We need to listen to the story of the 4 giants, which we already read all this, Grandma. Come on. This isn't new information to me.
Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the giants?
So there's 2 options. Sing a song or I don't know. So apparently you actually want to get this incorrect. You want to click on I don't know.
Oh, really? But you listen hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as your prize.
Yeah, so apparently for getting it wrong, you get a heart piece. I guess she's just that proud of you. Also, this is not candy, Grandmother, but I guess you have dementia, so I understand. You were praised by the old woman. Okay, but it is now time to do something that I haven't really been looking forward to. So we need to save up a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. To be specific, we need to save up 5,000 rupees at the bank. That is a lot of rupees, man. That's a lot of rupees. Currently, I believe we have somewhere around 700 rupees in the bank. So, you know, that's great. Just what I wanted. Now, thankfully, it's not too hard to get rupees. It's just kind of a grind. The best way to get rupees is by shooting this bird outside Milk Road with light arrows. Because this thing drops a lot of money when it's killed. And light arrows are the best way to do damage to it. Now, unfortunately, this thing takes a lot of hits. There we go. And for doing that, boom, you get an orange rupee, which I think is 200. I want to say it's 200. Yeah, it's 200 rupees. And we can get the bird to respawn by simply walking into Milk Road and then back out. So yeah, basically, you just got to keep doing this repeatedly until we have 5,000 rupees saved up in the bank. So I'll be back once I'm done doing this. Okay, you know what? I've decided that it would take me way too long to do this all right now. So I'm just going to do this part off camera eventually. After I'm done recording the rest of this episode, because I don't want to sit here for who knows how long just grinding. And I'd rather spend the rest of this recording session doing actually fun things. So I'll be back to do the rest of that later. All right, now back here at the Stockpot Inn. Yeah, I know, we've been coming here a lot. We want to grab a fish. Now, if I leave the building and come back inside, does the fish respawn? Yes, it does. Perfect. Now, we're going to need a bunch of fish. So, I think that this is probably the most efficient way to get fish. Just walk in and out of the Stockpot Inn. All right, there we go. All 5 of my bottles are filled up with fish. And now we want to go to the Marine Research Lab over at the Great Bay Coast. That's a huge fish. I bet that thing could eat a small fish in a single bite. Yeah, earlier in the playthrough, I think I mentioned these fish, and I had no idea why these guys were here. But it turns out, apparently, there actually is something that you can do with these fish. Whoa, my camera's spinning. Okay. You can drop these smaller fish in their tank, and they will eat it. And that makes it grow bigger. So we're just going to keep dropping all these fish in there. And apparently it's a 50-50 chance on which fish will eat the small fish. And we want to make it so that one of these fish grow to full size. And right now I'm getting really lucky because the other fish ain't got nothing. This one fish is eating good. Well, I guess it's kind of cannibalism. It's not really eating good. Wow. He's just eating them all. And he ate the other fish. Okay, wow. That went very smoothly. And he spit out the other fish's heart. That's pretty sad. Man, this fish business is scary. Look at him, though. I kind of feel proud of him. That's my boy right there. That's my pet. I raised him. He's like a son to me. Over here at the trading post is my boy Pierre. How you doing, bro? But we're not going to dance with him. We're going to play a song for him.
Oh, baby, that's a nice thing you got there. Let me hear a song you wrote on that.
Oh, he didn't like that.
No, Daddy-o, that song doesn't sing to my heart, baby.
I guess it was too basic for him. Does he actually want me to put, like, proper notes in it? All right, here, fine. I'll put some effort into this one.
Oh yeah, that's a nice tune, baby. By the way, I know if I missed it.
Yeah, okay, I know the song, bro. I've played the whole game up to this point. It'd be kind of hard if I didn't know the song. All right, so now we have the Scarecrow song. And with that, we'll be able to summon Pierre in certain locations. So over here in Snowhead... What?
The snowball hit me.
All right, let's try that again. Over here in Snowhead... There we go. Stop. You can see there is a platform over there, but how do we get to it? That's a great question. Lens of Truth, perhaps? If we come over here and use the Lens of Truth, you can see there is a platform leading out that way. So, let's go for it. Jump across these ice cubes. Okay, now, we still can't jump over to that platform, but maybe, just maybe, we can call our boy Pierre. And there he is. He's such a dependable guy. I know I can always count on him. Pierre, I'm coming over to you. Boom! Heart piece. Just like that. And that is 17 hearts, bro. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna go for getting all 20 heart containers. I didn't do it in Ocarina of Time, but I mean, we're just so close. I might as well. And honestly, I think that the heart pieces in this game are a lot more fun to find than they are in Ocarina of Time. So we're gonna get all 20. Let's do it. Now, the next heart piece that I want to collect is out here in the Great Bay Coast. Man, it's so fun to swim around as Mikau. I'm gonna miss this, man. We're so close to the end of the game now, and it's kind of making me sad. I'm gonna miss this. Just swimming around as Mikau in this horribly depressing wasteland of an ocean. I'm gonna miss it. So we can hookshot up here. And... oh, I need a magic bean. Oh, I thought I could just use Pierre, but no, I need a magic bean first. Okay, to the swamp I go. Also, I just realized that I have no money at all, so I gotta go to the bank real quick. Man, this is kind of an annoying detour, but is what it is. And you know what? I don't know how many of these things I'm gonna need, so I might as well just buy a bunch. Okay, and there we go. I spent all my money on beans. And with that, we can now get back to Great Bay Coast. And now, up here, let's plant a magic bean. So something else that I wanted to show off here. The Song of Storms will allow for these magic beans to instantly grow, so you don't even need to go and get water. You can just play the Song of Storms, and your bean will sprout into a beautiful, beautiful plant. Now over here is where we need Pierre. Pierre! Boom! Give me that heart piece. There we go. I wanted to come back out here because I remember there was a hole here with a pea hat in it. But I don't know if I actually ever killed this pea hat. And I think this gives you a heart piece if you do. I guess I can use my Great Fairy Sword, actually. We haven't really had an opportunity to use it yet. And it's already dead, just like that. That was pretty efficient. Yeah, this Great Fairy Sword is incredible. This thing's amazing. Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't got this piece of heart yet. Yeah, I thought I did, but I think I was confusing it with the heart piece where you have to kill the Dodongos in the hole. But there we go, that's another one. Okay, there's another heart piece that I'm actually not 100% sure if I got. I don't think I did, but if I already did, then it's kind of annoying because it's a bit of a detour to actually get this heart piece, but we're gonna find out. Now, this heart piece is a little bit annoying to get because in order to get it, you actually need to make Snowhead spring again, which obviously means I have to go kill GOHT again. This is like my 4th or 5th time killing GOHT at this point, dude. Like, me and GOHT have a long history at this point, bro. I have killed this guy more times than I can count at this point. If I got a penny for every single time I've killed GOHT, I would have a nickel. Hi, GOHT. I've missed you. It actually kind of makes me nostalgic to see GOHT again. I know that it's been an entire year of me doing this playthrough. I started this playthrough back in February of 2025, but I can't believe it's already almost over. Like, it feels like it hasn't been that long. It makes me kind of sad to see GOHT again after all this time. You know, it's like seeing an old friend and knowing that this is the last time we'll ever see each other. It kind of feels bittersweet, you know? This is the last time I'm gonna fight GOHT, and it feels like yesterday we just met. Okay, but every single time he hits me with these attacks, I'm starting to hate him a little bit more. Get over here. Just die already, man. I'm tired of looking at you. There we go, GOHT. Who's the GOAT now? You've been beaten like 5 times now, man. I think it's time that you gotta give up GOAT status. You gotta hand it over to me. I'm the new GOAT. Okay, and now it's spring again. Woohoo! Yippee! And the reason why that's good... That wasn't good. Now, the reason why we want it to be spring is because the ice here melts. And, as Zora Link, we can come down here, and there's a treasure chest. And nice, I did not get this heart piece yet. And it's got a heart piece inside of it. Boom! Look at that. Okay, and what's good about getting that heart piece is that was the only one I was kind of unsure of. I now know exactly which heart pieces I have and have not gotten yet. So, over this way, we briefly checked out this spot over here in Ikana, but we weren't really able to do much about this place yet. This right here is the secret shrine behind Waterfall.
Now awaiting the challenges of bold visitors sure of their might. Hee hee hee.
That sounds interesting. I'm a bold visitor. Let's come in here. To the secret shrine. So we couldn't actually do anything in this place before because we needed light arrows to even get in here. We can do it. So let's go ahead and light up the sun. Okay, I also want to scoop up some water here. I see that there's a magic bean spot here. I don't know what it's for, but might as well find out. I imagine the Song of Storms won't work here because we're inside, so we'll use regular spring water. And now what is this useful for? Oh, just money? Alright, well, you know what? I'm not gonna complain about money. Though I would have liked it if it was a little bit more money than just green rupees. Like, what is this, like 15 bucks? Like, bro, I could just go cut some grass and get this. Alright, let's go through here.
Yee-hee-hee! It seems somehow you have managed to send the Ikana's wandering spirits into peace. But outside of Ikana, there are still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in this room want to meet you again, and have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. Yee-hee-hee!
All right, and he's gone again. Who is this guy, and why does he keep randomly showing up and then disappearing? Anyways, let's explore this weird place. Over here is the Garo Master. Hello? Well, guess what? I got a great fairy sword now. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing to me, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing to me. Okay, he's doing something to me, but I don't know if it's working. Ah! Hit him! There we go. He's dead. And he's gonna kill himself. Bye, loser. No one's gonna miss you. Actually, I'm gonna kind of miss him. He's got a lot of aura. He's really cool. Hey, $100. I'm actually not gonna complain about that. I mean, bro, $100 in this economy, that's pretty good. I'm trying to save up as many rupees as I can for that bank mission that I'm dreading doing, so any bit counts. So thank you for your generous donation, Garo Master. I appreciate it. Okay, let's head over this way. Denolphos. Okay, dead in one hit, dead in one hit, dead in one hit. Dude, the Great Fairy's sword is broken. It's actually so broken, it's crazy. Man, that was a hard fight, I don't know. That one had me on my toes. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I love this thing, man. It's such a cool reward for getting all the stray fairies in Stone Tower. I also like that they give you this as a reward, like, right at the end of the game. Because if they gave you this too early, then obviously it would be broken and it would just completely invalidate every single mini-boss and everything. But the fact that they give you it right at the end, it kind of just feels like a reward for, you know, making it through all the temples. It's really nice. Wizrobe again. I wonder which mini-boss was the game designer's favorite. This guy appears everywhere in the game, bro. Get out of here. There we go, he's dead. Probably for the last time. And I don't really feel bad about this one. I'm not gonna miss Wizrobe. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna miss him. I mean, I don't hate him, but just kind of indifferent towards him. He was cool at first, but he kind of overstayed his welcome, I'm not gonna lie. All right, over this way. What's in here? Wait, where is it? Is it a ceiling one? Oh, it is a ceiling one. Okay, I gotta look up at the ceiling. Hi, it's you again. I forgot about you, Wart. I do like this guy. He's kind of disgusting, and in some ways I hate him for that, but I don't know. He's kind of like cool. I kind of like this guy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's just put it this way, okay? I'm very glad that this guy does not exist in real life. If this thing was real, I would be horrified every single day that I was alive. But, I don't know. He's kind of got a little bit of a charm to him, you know? Come on, bro, open your eye, open your eye, open your eye. Oh, I can't even shoot it from here. Open your eye. Do it, I dare you. Ha, he did it. Get tricked, sucker. The Great Fairy Sword just one-shot his eyeball. Bro, this thing is broken. I don't even remember it being this broken. I mean, of course I never unlocked it in my own playthrough, but I've watched other people play this game, and I do not remember it being that broken of a weapon. That's like actually crazy. Oh, there we go.
Yee-hee-hee, you really are an amazing person, Bungans. It seems you've somehow managed to heal their souls. Maybe I shall vanish soon myself.
You always say that, but then you just keep coming back. Just stay vanished forever, man, if you really mean it.
Well then, yee-hee-hee-hee-hee!
And there we go. There's another heart piece. And that is 18. Only 2 more to go. Now over here in the Goron village, I completely forgot about this until I started recording this episode, but apparently this guy sells a bigger bomb bag for just 200 rupees. So I might as well take that. You got the biggest bomb bag. Now you can hold up to 40 bombs. That's 10 more than we could hold previously. So that's pretty nice. Now I can blow him up. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and now it's time to return to the dawn of the first day. Okay, so I reset time to the dawn of the first day because it is now time to begin what is the longest side quest chain in this entire game. I've saved doing this for the very end of the game because not only does it feel fitting for this point in the story, but also, like I said, it is by far the longest side quest in this game, so it just made sense to save it for the end. The side quest is also pretty particular about how you go about doing things. You have to do things in a pretty precise order here, so I'm gonna try my best. It all begins here at the Stockpot Inn. Over here in Anju's grandmother room, there's a diary. Granny's diary.
It was my granddaughter who cooked again today. Putting that to the lips shortens the life. I thought of a way to get by without eating. I'll try it tomorrow. I just hope I'm not caught.
Damn, Grandma, is her cooking that bad? Grandma, what are you reading?
What are you reading, Grandma?
It looks interesting. Can I read it? Can I take a look? No? Well, I'll just leave you alone then. That was a stupid bit. I don't know why I did that. Look, I'm just doing anything to pass the time right now, okay? I'm waiting for a little bit. I also like that this cow's head bobbles when I roll into it. That's actually a really cool detail. I never really paid attention to that. That's cool. Man, these are some impressive physics for the Nintendo 64. This is the future of gaming right here. Oh, here we go. Anju! What's up, Anju?
Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch.
Grandmother, I am Anju. Tortoise was my dad. And you haven't had lunch yet.
I've already had lunch. Now be quick and take that away.
Not eating is bad for you.
Please eat. Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible, child!
Then don't eat my food. I give up.
Phew.
Phew?
Would you like me to read you a story?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that she's faking this whole thing. What do you think, Anju? Anju? You're just gonna ignore me? Okay. Well, fine. I'll follow you out then. Oh, quick. She's returning to the counter. Quick, turn into a Goron. Hi, Anju.
Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Did you have a reservation?
Yes, actually.
You do have a reservation? That's good. Mr. Bungans, is it? One moment, please. Mr. Bungans, I have you down for an afternoon arrival. Your room is our knife chamber on the 2nd floor. Here's your key.
You got a room key. You're not sure why, but you apparently had a reservation. This is fortunate.
Please relax.
Don't tell me to calm down, lady. I do what I want. What is making that sound downstairs? Oh, it's the postman. I was wondering whose footsteps those were. Hi, postman.
What is this?
Calm down, lady. It's just some mail. I have delivered this to you.
Wait. This letter, where did you...
From the post box.
That's not what I mean. From the post box where?
From the post box somewhere.
That's not what I mean.
Well, then maybe explain what you mean.
Please tell me.
It's a secret.
I must know.
So anyways, with that room key, we can actually come in here, a room that we previously couldn't come into before. Hey, it's kind of cozy in here. It's nice and fit for a Goron. It's not a bad room. I mean, not really the greatest thing either, but it's not too bad. We get a free treasure chest. Bro, they give me 100 rupees? They're paying me to stay here? I'll take it. What a ramshackle inn. Is this room first class? You can hear whoever's next door for crying out loud. Well, whatever. We're staying for free, so we can't expect much. We're not staying for free, though. We literally got paid to be here. I will take a stupid dent in the wall for $100. I'm willing to make that compromise. Anyways, there's really nothing we can do in this room. The only reason to even grab the room key at all is just so that way you can fill out the checklist on the bomber's notebook. Other than that, there's no reason to grab it, but just thought that'd be worth doing. Hey, who is this Goron? I'm the only Goron here. What are you doing? The city is so busy. It's hard to find one's way, Goro. Are you a police officer? What's up with your hat?
I'm terribly sorry. There are no vacancies today. We're booked solid with reservations.
I made a reservation. The name is Bungans, Goro.
Mr. Bungans Goro? I don't have a reservation under that name. There is one close to that, but...
What? Really, Goro?
Well, it's nice weather, so I'll just sleep outside, Goro. I'm terribly sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. You really don't have it, Goro.
I really don't have it.
Really, Goro?
I'm terribly sorry.
That's an unfortunate situation. I guess I'll just go to sleep in my perfectly nice room that is definitely mine. Anyways, now we gotta talk to Anju while we're wearing the Kafei mask.
You're also looking for Kafei? I have a request. Kafei. I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight at 11:30, please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then.
You promised to meet her at night. It was added to your notebook. Okay, and now we gotta do exactly that. We're gonna sit here and wait until 11:30. I'll be back then. Alright, and it's now time. Anju has made it here to the kitchen, so let's talk to her.
I am sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him. Kafei. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? getting a letter from a missing person. But there's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear to me. Please, here is my letter. Please put this in a post box. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Anju is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can I ask this of you?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You were given a letter to Kafei. Quick, deliver it for her. Take it to a mailbox. You made an important promise.
Please mail it immediately in the morning.
All right. I guess we can do that. He's sleeping outside.
The wind has gotten damp, Goro. Tomorrow is rain, Goro. Goro.
Deposit mail here, ka-ching. Let's put this letter in the mail. Your letter has been received, ka-ching. It shall be delivered this afternoon, ka-ching. You sent the letter. All right. And now we just gotta wait for Kafei to receive it. Here he comes! The postman is on his way at 3 p.m. Ringing the bell. Gotta hide over here behind the tree. Hi, Frog. I have a letter for you. We can't speak to Kafei, but we can sneak inside his house. Can't read any of this. Oh shoot, he's coming back. Should I hide? I think it's alright. Anju said he would understand.
Green hat, green clothes. Anju wrote about you in her letter. It seems you are looking for Kafei. Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
Anju trusted you. I shall also trust you. I am Kafei.
Oh wait, I forgot that's supposed to be a reveal. I've already called you Kafei like 5 times in this video. I forgot that was supposed to be a plot twist. What? You're Kafei? No way! I could not have seen this coming! The Kafei we're looking for is an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child.
I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask. But I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the Great Fairy in the shrine near the North Gate. But on the way, my precious mask, a wedding ceremony mask, was stolen from me by some prancing man with a grinning face.
Well, you're just careless. You're like my partner.
Before my wedding ceremony, I was quite happy. I was targeted because of what I had been turned into.
Oh my, I pity you. Why is Tattle being so mean to him? Like, chill out, bro.
I know Anju is worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask and greet her. This pendant, give it to Anju.
You accepted the pendant of memories. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Anju anyway.
Keep what we just talked about a secret from everyone.
The mysterious youth, Kafei, was added to your notebook. You've been entrusted with a precious item.
Things that get stolen in this town always make their way to the curiosity shop. I'm waiting for that to happen. Stand on that crate and peek into that hole. From here, I check on the curiosity shop's customers.
Interesting. You can get a little glimpse of the curiosity shop from there. That guy will definitely appear. I'll be waiting when it happens. Alright, well, we now have a mission. We have to go bring this pendant to Anju. So let's go. Anju! I have a delivery. The Pendant of Memories.
Oh, did you meet him?
I did.
Ah! It's from Kafei. Thank you very much.
That face looks so happy. Welp, there's nothing to do for the meantime, so how about we just go relax in my room? Huh. I seem to hear something from the other side of the wall. Let's listen. See, everything here is falling apart. You can hear the voices next door. Okay, Anju. We're leaving in the evening for the ranch. Cremia will take us in. She is your best friend, right?
I wonder if Kafei really is at Cremia's place.
If Kafei is there, your mother will give him a smack. Besides, think about Cremia. She needs strength from a partner and a business support from Madame Aroma. If Kafei really has run off with Cremia, she'll get both. Please don't be sad. How happy could you possibly be? Marrying a man who runs off when he's about to be married. It would just make your life unhappy. Just like your mother's.
But in the letter, it said he definitely would come back.
Come back to what? Won't this town be crushed beneath the moon the morning after tomorrow? Forget about that letter. For now, just try to survive. Everything else will follow.
Yes, Mother. Thank you.
Something I love about Majora's Mask is just how the character writing is surprisingly realistic sometimes. These characters and their issues are very complex, and I love how there's not always clear solutions to the complicated problems that they have. And considering the 3-day time limit, it's technically not possible to help everyone in just one cycle. So no matter what you do, you can't really solve every problem. And that's because these characters' lives are far more complex than just side quests to complete on a checklist. I don't know, but just something about the way this game's dialogue is written feels so raw and down to earth, in a way that not many other games are. And that scene with Anju and her mother is a very great example of that, along with the rest of the quest. This game has some of the best side quest writing I've ever seen in a video game, and honestly, that's a big reason as to why I hold this game in such a high regard. Anyways, over here at West Clocktown, there's a thief, and he's heading into the curiosity shop. Let's follow behind him. Wow, I'm not even on slow time right now, but this guy just moves insanely slowly. Like, that's as fast as you walk, bro. 100. Don't be such a rupee pincher, you miser. 200. Well, why don't I just offer you even less? And you know, this is the bomb shops. How about if I tell them all about you? Alright, fine. I'll take it. But you're guilty too. Don't be a fool. A seller of stolen goods is just a middleman who's trying to provide his customers with a good product. Look, I know nothing. If it comes to me, I buy it. I'm a charitable organization that helps people in need. I understand. Then the total is... It's 50 now, so there you go. What? You said 100. Oh, so you don't want me to take it off your hands? Wait, it's a deal, it's a deal. This curiosity shop guy's taking advantage of me. I just want my fair share. Alright, and it's now 1 p.m., so let's head back to Kafei's place. What are you doing here? Huh? You the green hat kid? I got a message from Kafei. Now Kafei, I've known him since he was real little. But when he showed up looking all young in that little brat body, I didn't know what I was seeing. All it took was one glance at that Keaton mask he was carrying for me to realize that I was looking at my old friend. I gave him that mask a long time ago when he was just Lil Kafei. Didn't know he kept it that well for so long. I'm not sure why, but I want to give this to you. You got the Keaton mask. This is Kafei's mask of memories. Accepting this keepsake doesn't make much sense to you, but you should take it anyway. Now Kafei, he says he wants you to take this to his mother. You were given express mail to Mama. This is priority mail, so hurry up and deliver it. A customer came to my shop last night. Now Kafei sees him, and Kafei's color just changes, and he goes running after the guy. The guy's a regular, a greedy thief named Sakon. I think he's from Ikana Village. You listened to his memories. This was added to your notebook. You were asked to deliver priority mail. Alright, so Kafei's gone running off to catch Sakon. So we gotta go after him. By the way, here is the Keaton mask. As you can see, Kafei was a really big fan of Pikachu. And speaking of Kafei, he is over here in Ikana Canyon by Sakon's hideout. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as his safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sakon. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. Only Sakon can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakon to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He will show up. Well, I'm gonna wait here with you, Kafei. I made a promise to Anju as well. It's now night of the final day. Only 12 hours remain. And here comes Sakon. And it looks like Kafei was right. Only he can open the door. So let's head inside. Sakon's hideout. Ah! Look! There's a mask there. It's the sun's mask. Now I've done it. Step on that switch! What? Are you telling us what to do? It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. Let's step on it. There should be some device in this room that also opens the door. Oh, the mask. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. And just like that, playable Kafei. We can actually control Kafei during this part of the game. It's so cool. That's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please. There's no time. I don't like him. But is there a choice? Should we help him? I really don't understand why you hate him so much. Not moving ahead in the face of danger when you know it's for the better is just like Tail. That's it, let's go! Let's go indeed, Tattle. We gotta defeat these enemies. Come on, Kafei. We gotta move. Stepping on the red switches makes the conveyor belt go faster. The yellow switches slow down the conveyor belt, but the blue switches are what we need to step on to open the door. Push that in like this. I can't. Okay, let's do this. Shoot. Let's do this maybe? Okay, you know, it's fine. We'll just push it on the red switch. I can go fast. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Link. Kill that guy. Very nice. Oh, shoot. Come on, get over here. Come on, Kafei, go. Step on the switch. Good. Come on. Let's go. I got the sun's mask back. You helped Kafei. This was added to your notebook. There's still time. I must get back to town. And there he goes. In case you're wondering what happens if you let the mask fall into this pit here, this is what happens. Yes! My security system is impenetrable. We're locked in. I'm sorry you got caught up in all this. If you can get out, then do it. Anju is already fleeing to Cremia's ranch. You did great. She'll understand. Come on, let's go. Play your ocarina and get us outside. Let him be alone. I've always really loved this alternate version of the quest. Kafei is now just gonna be trapped in here for hours until the moon destroys the world. All while knowing that he broke his promise to Anju, and she will never know the lengths that he went to try and be with her. It's honestly pretty surprisingly dark and sad. I don't know why, but I also think it's really cool that the game doesn't just teleport the player back outside. You have to manually teleport outside the hideout all while you're in complete silence. I don't know, but something about that makes it feel way more impactful. Anyways, that's all that there is to it, but I've always loved this scene, so I just wanted to show it off. Also, another thing to mention is that apparently Kafei can swing punches. You don't have to fight any enemies while playing as Kafei, but he can still attack anyways. So that's kinda cool. Anyways, we're now back to the successful version of the side quest. There's only a few hours left. Let's get back to Clocktown. The moon is right there. There's not much time left, but there's still enough time to make things right. Really quickly though, before we go see Anju, let's come over here to the milk bar. Madame Aroma's here. We did get this special delivery to Mama.
Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for this town, you know. You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk have fled. You should flee too, far away. Oh dear, you're the one searching for Kafei. How is it? Have you found him?
Here's your delivery.
Oh dear, priority mail? It's from Kafei, correct? Correct? Wonderful, you really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry. My thanks. Yes. It is your job after all.
And for doing that, we get a bottle of Chateau Romani. Drink it to replenish your magic power. You delivered a son's sentiment to his mother.
I'm sorry. At this point in time, I can give you only something like this. Actually, I wanted to give this to you sooner. Really.
And so for doing that, we get a bottle of Chateau Romani, which, in case you're wondering what that does, it turns your magic bar blue and gives you infinite magic. So you don't have to worry about running out of magic for this entire cycle. But most importantly, for doing that, we now have all 6 bottles. So there we go. That's another thing we've completed. Now let's go meet up with Anju. Over here in this chest is 100 rupees.
I have decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him.
I love how atmospheric this moment is, with the final hours music playing in the background and the tension of it being the end of the world. And all you can do is wait here, hoping that Kafei will make it back in time to reunite with Anju and share their final moments together. It's just so good. I absolutely love this entire Anju and Kafei storyline. It's genuinely really sad, but in a way, kind of bittersweet. Even if ultimately they will die just like everyone else, it still feels really impactful and important to help this couple reunite, because at least they can be fulfilled in their final moments, and things can end on a good note knowing that you did everything you could to help. You're not saving them from their inevitable fate, but you're at least helping them be content in the end. But yeah, this particular moment of waiting for Kafei to show up has always just stood out to me as being one of the most oppressive feeling moments in this game. This part of the game just has such an overbearing weight to it.
I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago. Yes. We were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time.
Anju, I'm sorry I was late.
Welcome home.
Teehee, they're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. Okay, you don't have to say the quiet part out loud, Tattle.
Let us exchange the promised masks. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple.
You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love.
Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together.
The two gave you a happy mask. And I'll leave them be with this time. Now, throughout this entire playthrough of Majora's Mask, we've never actually seen what happens when the moon crashes into the world. And I figured now would finally be a good time to show what that's like. But first, you know I gotta put my money in the bank. I ain't gonna let this go to waste. Somehow there are still people in denial about this whole situation. Even though the moon has become so big that you can barely even see the sky anymore. Only 30 seconds left. And the sun is rising for the final time. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? How did you do? You'll be fine. Surely you should be able to recover Majora's mask. I believe in you. But time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Ho ho ho! And just like that, the time loop continues once again. However, if the moon crashes into the world, you are reverted back to your last save file, which means all the progress I made on the Anju and Kafei side quest has been completely undone. So we don't have the Keaton mask or the couple's mask. But yeah, I decided to wait until now to show the cutscene of the moon crashing because it just feels very fitting for this part of the game. It is possible to fight Skull Kid on the same cycle where you reunite Anju and Kafei, so technically, they don't have to die and you can actually save them. But I don't know. I kinda don't like doing that. I feel like it makes the themes of their side quest way more impactful if they go down along with the world. Or maybe I'm just really evil and I like to watch them die and suffer. I really like that they actually took the time to do a whole alternate cutscene for Termina's destruction, rather than just taking you back to the title screen or something like that when the time limit runs out. And it's honestly a pretty crazy cutscene too. I mean, they straight up show Link getting killed. And now that we've seen that cutscene, I feel like it gives us a good glimpse of what we're fighting to stop. I'm gonna make sure that moon never falls again, if it's the last thing I do. Anyways, of course I don't want to lose all that progress I just made, so I made a save state right before the moon crashed. No, it's not cheating. I did it purely for aura farming purposes. Let's play the Song of Time and reset the cycle properly. However, we're still not entirely done here because how about we put on the Keaton mask and we cut this grass? Surely nothing strange will happen, right? Surely. Pikachu? Is that you? I'm such a big fan.
Hee hee ho! Hello, child! If you are attempting to fool me, it is impossible. We Keatons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the three choices. What is the name of the song that Romani, the girl at the ranch, teaches you?
That is the Epona song.
Answer me this. Pick one of the three choices. What instrument does Skull Kid play?
It's the tin whistle, right? Wait, no?
Hee hee ho, your training is insufficient. Come back and try again, child.
It's not the tin whistle? So he plays the flute then? Wait, so can I try again if I just leave and come back? Let's try again. Keaton! Trust me, I've studied this time. I can pass the test. Keaton, are you coming? Wait, what? Don't tell me I have to reset the time again. Why would I have to do that? That's stupid. Okay, maybe he comes back on the second day? So let me just skip to the second day. Maybe he'll come back. Keaton, it's the second day. Are you back? No? I really have to reset time again just for him to appear again? Okay, whatever. That's kind of weird, but okay, sure. I'll reset time just for you. All right, Keaton, I'm back. Forget about our last encounter. I reset time, so you should, in theory, have forgotten. Yes. How many cows are there at Romani Ranch? Bro, why does it look like I know? Wait. Actually, I think I do know. It's 2, right? Keaton, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, Keaton? Keaton, I am back. We can try again. We can make it work this time. How many cuckoos are there in the barn in Romani Ranch? Bro, why are you asking me this? I don't know. I know that there's at least 1. I don't think... Is there 2? I think it's just 1, actually. Yeah, let's go.
At what time does Romani, the ranch girl, wake up? Why are you asking me all these stupid Romani questions?
I think it's at 6. I want to say it's 6. Nice. How many cows are there at Romani Ranch? So I got this wrong before. It's got to be 3 then. Nice. Nice.
How old is Tingle, the map salesman?
He's 35. I know that. How many questions are there?
What is Anju, the innkeeper, bad at doing?
Cooking. We just learned that.
Hee hee ho, good, very good. Take this prize.
Boom! That's a heart piece. Okay.
Let us meet again, child. Hee hee ho.
Let us not meet again, you rip-off Pikachu. You should get sued for copyright infringement. Finally, it took me a little while, but we did it. All right, and now let's come over here to the mayor's residence at 10 a.m. And in here is a meeting. We've heard this meeting before, but yeah, everybody's arguing about whether or not the people should flee or if they should stay for the carnival. But we need these guys to stop fighting! Stop fighting! Ah! Huh. Ah! The couple's mask. What a nice reminder. So a young couple has been married.
I wonder, did my wife flee?
What? What did you just say? Yes, everyone. We are all worried for our families. Why don't we end this meeting? But, Mr. Mayor... This will do. Whether you're stubborn and will stay and guard your family, or if you'd prefer to run far away and seek shelter, that is for people to decide on their own. Thank you for allowing me to put an end to all that pointless bickering. Adults are also stubborn. It is shameful. Here is a token of my gratitude. And there's a heart piece. Well, I may be an unreliable mayor, but at least my family can depend on me. I want to protect my wife. You saved the mayor from a tedious meeting. And there we go. By the way, I never really got to point it out before, but I kind of just want to say I really like the way that the couple's mask looks. I kind of like how it's like almost glowing as well. Like, it's a cool looking mask. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to see out of it, but it's a cool looking mask. It's not really meant to be worn, I imagine. It's more a symbol. A symbol of love. Wow, how beautiful. Now, I don't really want to do this, but unfortunately I have to do this. I have to replay the entire Anju Kafei side quest, or at least most of it. And the reason why is because, as you may notice, we're still missing one mask. And in order to get that mask, yeah, you basically have to replay the vast majority of the Anju Kafei side quest. There is an alternate route that you can take with this side quest, and that leads to the final mask in the game. So I'm gonna speed this part of the video up. I'll see you guys once we get to the alternate route. Okay, we got the express mail to Mama, and this is what we specifically need. However, we're still not done with this quest. We gotta replay the whole Sakon's hideout part again as well. So, I'll be back in a minute. Hello everybody, Editor Duckhead here. So it turns out I'm wrong. You don't actually have to do the Sakon's hideout part again. In order to complete the alternate route of this quest, you can just skip to the night of the final day. You don't have to do Sakon's hideout at all. But I wasted my time and did it again anyways, so I'll just cut this part of the video out. Okay, so we finally reached the part where you can take an alternate route. So we come over here to the post office. And instead of giving Madame Aroma the special delivery to Mama ourselves, we're gonna give it to the postman. Oh, I wanna flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule, it's the highest priority. Take this. This is a priority mail seal. This is the highest of priorities. I shall deliver it. Look at him go. He's so dedicated to his job. All right, so now we just gotta follow him all the way to the milk bar, and he's gonna bring it to Madame Aroma. I have a delivery for you, postmistress.
Oh my, it can't be. You're still here?
Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled.
What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible.
But...
Oh my, well, what shall we do? It's from Kafei.
It's priority mail.
I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order.
Understood. And now he's following Madame Aroma's orders. And he's evacuating this place. I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. And for doing that, you get the postman's hat. This dignified hat allows you to check the mail. You saved a troubled public servant. And look at him go. He's all happy, even though the world is about to end. And I'm happy too, because that is all of the masks in the game. We've finally done it. Oh my goodness. It took a while, but here we are. All of the masks. Except for this one down here in the corner. I wonder what that's all about. I certainly don't have any ideas. It's not like I've played this game before. Okay, and we're done here. We're gonna go back to the dawn of the first day. It's a little bit weird that they make you replay the entire Anju and Kafei side quest. It's kind of weird. I don't really mind it too much because the quest itself isn't very hard. It's just a lot of waiting around, you know? It took me like roughly 35 minutes to do all that. And yeah, majority of it is just sitting there waiting for the right time to do things. Yeah, it's not very hard. It's just kind of time consuming. It's a little bit annoying that they make you do it twice, but whatever. And there we go. We got the postman's hat, which honestly, it's a nice look. I think it looks good on Bungans. The bunny rabbit's kind of cute. I'm a fan of that. Anyways, with the postman's hat, we can actually check these mailboxes. You are doing a great job, ka-ching. Some item other than a letter has been deposited. Ka-ching. And it's a piece of heart. Boom. Nice work. Ka-ching. Now, there are a bunch of other mailboxes around Clocktown, but they have nothing inside of them except for rupees, so not really worth your time. But the first one you check will always have a heart piece in it. Another thing to point out here that I just realized, now that we've completed the Postman's side quest, we have completed the entire Bomber's Notebook. Look at that. Everyone is officially happy. I wonder if Jim says anything now that I've completed it. Is he proud of me? Jim, are you proud of me? I did it. Okay, you still need me to show off. All right, well, boom, look at that, kid. Aren't I cool? Okay, well, now are you proud of me? Are you the guy who just popped that up there? I already am a member. I already am a member. No, I don't want to... I already am a member, bro. I got the book. I got the book. Okay, so you don't care. So you just don't care. You completely forgot who I am, huh? You forgot? I mean, I know I reset time and you lost all of your memory, but like... Bro, you should remember me anyways. Like, we're basically best friends. Whatever, Jim. I'm over it. I do all that work for you and you can't even give me a simple thank you, bro? Like, come on. Our friendship is done! Really quickly, I wanted to make a pit stop over here at the milk bar to grab a Chateau Romani. This will give me infinite magic, which will make using the light arrows a lot easier. So we're just gonna chug-a-lug this milk. We're getting drunk on milk tonight, boys. Now let's go shoot some birds. Okay, it is officially time to grind for rupees by killing this stupid bird. Yeah, now it's time to do that side quest where I have to save up 5,000 rupees in the bank. So I'm gonna get to grinding. So I'm gonna speed this part of the video up, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, it is time. We have done it. 5,000 rupees in the bank. Finally. Oh my goodness, man. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, just very time consuming. And there we go. What? You're really gonna give me that much? You're one rich little guy. All right, little guy. Now I've got a total of 5,159 rupees from you. What's this? You've already saved up 5,000 rupees. Well, little guy, I can't take any more deposits. Sorry, but this is all I can give you. Boom. Heart piece. And that is 19 hearts. Only one more to go. So I guess that's why this is a reward, is because he can't take any more money, even if I wanted to give him more. Sheesh, little guy, you're young, but you sure are serious about saving. I'm impressed. Thank you. I take my finances very seriously. And with that, we have every single item in the game, every single mask in the game, all of the 4 regions have been cleared, every single song, every single quiver and bomb bag upgrade, and we have every single heart piece that we can get up to this point. And so with that, I'm gonna end the episode off there. Next episode will be the finale, so I hope to see you there. I actually wasn't sure if this was going to be the penultimate episode or not, because I had a lot of side content to get through, but we did it in pretty good time. And yeah, yet again, I wasn't actually sure if I was going to go for a complete 100% in this playthrough, but I'm glad that I did. I wasn't too far off from getting it anyways, so I just figured I might as well go for it. And I'm glad that I did. Now, there is one last thing I want to do in this video. As I'm sure you're aware at this point, Majora's Mask is a very, very dense game. There is a lot of content in this game, and as a result, there are a lot of things that we still have not seen. And so, for the sake of completion, I want to showcase every single optional scene that I missed in this playthrough, or at least the most noteworthy ones. While doing research for this, I realized that there are a lot of really good cutscenes in this game that I straight up never knew existed. So I want to show them all off here before we go to the finale. Anyways, take it away, Editor Duckhead. Thank you, past Duckhead. Hello, everybody. It's me, Editor Duckhead here, and I think it's time that we go over all the optional scenes we missed during the playthrough that are worth seeing. Now, before we start, I want to give a shout out to this channel here, Keaton. This channel compiled a playlist full of a bunch of the game's optional scenes that are pretty hard to find, and I really appreciate them for doing that because I did not want to go out of my way and hunt down all of these optional scenes myself. So it's nice to just be able to look at them here. Now, this playlist doesn't include every single optional scene that we're going to watch in this part of the video, so I will give credit to the other channels we're going to watch when we get to those scenes. But majority of the scenes we're going to be checking out here today were recorded by Keaton, so shout out to Keaton, thank you. Anyways, the first scene we're going to look at here, if you put on the captain's hat during the fight with King Egos Duikana's lackeys, this happens. Oh, Kita! Is it not Captain Kita? But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done. So anyways, yeah, Egos Duikana mistakes Link for Captain Kita if you put on the hat. Another Easter egg in this part of the game is if you march with the Bremen's mask, Yeah, Egos do Ikana's lackeys start following you around and marching to the beat. I don't necessarily know if this has any practical effect during battle, but maybe it could be useful. At the very least, it's just kind of silly. Something I never pointed out previously is that if this bird outside Milk Road touches you, it can steal items from you. Usually it will steal a bottle, but it can also steal the Gilded Sword or the Great Fairy Sword, and probably some other things as well. It's dangerous at night, so I cannot allow a child like you to... Your sword was stolen? So it is true. Lately I've been hearing about a shady store in town that sells stolen goods at night. This must be a result of their activities. So you're pretty good with a sword, are you? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. And of course, the shady store he's talking about is the Curiosity Shop. There can only be one shady store. And yeah, after the bird steals your item, it ends up at the Curiosity Shop. Hi. We've got the goods tonight. They came through good channels. And it costs 50 rupees to get your good sword back. You don't have a sword, buddy. At this price, this one's a steal. So there you go, you can get it back. From now on, be more aware of birds when you're strolling down the road. So it's pretty easy to assume that the bird is the pet of the guy who runs the Curiosity Shop, which would explain why that bird is such a mischievous creature. Once you complete the Oceanside Spider House in Great Bay, this guy will come into the place, and on the final day, just before the world's about to come to an end, he'll be over here by this torch. Only a little time left. Oh, goddess of time, please save me. So yeah, I never knew why this guy wanted this place, but I guess it's because he wanted shelter to protect him from the moon. This next scene that I'm about to show off was recorded by Prototype Man, so thank you very much for the footage. Over here on this tree is the part-time employee of the trading post in Clocktown. We did see this guy from the Astral Observatory while looking through the telescope, but I didn't know that you could actually roll into this tree and knock him out of it. Some money will fall out. Hey, I stole that rupee from a crow. Don't go stealing it, man. Bro, what do you mean don't go stealing it? You're the one who stole it from a crow. I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me and light the way? If you say no to this, I'm not gonna give up. I'll keep asking you until you say yes. That's how I courted my current wife, you know. So, will you lead me through the dark? I thought that dialogue was kind of interesting because I never knew Dompe had a wife. If you talk to the astronomer at the Astral Observatory as Azora, well, yours is a face I'm not used to seeing. Are you here to do something for me? I am Shikashi, professor of astronomy. I have been enamored with the moon since I was a child. Now I spend my days gazing at it from here. The moon has long been considered a mystical body, which people have worshipped and feared. That alone shows how the moon has a cosmic influence that affects our daily lives. But lately, there is something quite strange with the moon. Strange indeed. It seems as though the moon is being pulled down by something, and is slowly drawing closer. So yeah, apparently this guy has a name. Shikashi. I never knew that. And I also quite like his dialogue there about the moon. I find it kind of interesting. It provides a little bit more insight into how the people of Termina view the moon. At 11 a.m. on the first day, Anju will come over to the kitchen to do some cooking.
We used to be a cafeteria, but after my father died, the room rentals that were part of our service became our main focus. We're just a small inn with only 2 rooms, but people from all over come here at this time of year. See the performers practicing outside? The second floor bunk room guests are very spirited at night with songs and dancing. The customer coming this afternoon will be staying next door to them, so I hope it'll be alright. I must hurry. The guest arriving in the afternoon will come. Skip this, skip that.
So yeah, I also thought that that was kind of interesting. I think it's pretty cool to get a bit more insight about the Stockpot Inn and Anju's father, because you don't really get any more information about those things elsewhere in the game. At 1 p.m. on the second day, Anju will come over to the laundry pool, and if you talk to her as a Deku, Hello, Mr. Scrub. How about this rain? Do you scrubs feel sad on rainy days too? But Deku scrubs are supposed to like rain. At least one of us has a reason to be happy. I need to be happier, don't I? That's pretty sad. Excuse me, have you seen a man in this area? He looks like this. He disappeared about 1 month ago with his wedding ceremony mask. I'm actually afraid to meet him and to hear the reason why he wanted to disappear. It might be because of me. There are only 2 days until the carnival. Should I wait? Kafei. Okay, now I can't believe I never knew about this until now, but if you come to Romani's ranch on the night of the final day, Anju's whole family will be here if you didn't make her wait for Kafei. Perhaps I was wrong, but he said so. The morning of the ceremony, he'd come meet me in his room, and I promised him I would wait, but already it's too late, isn't it? I've been a little harsh on Anju, but it's fine this way. Right now, surviving is the important thing. Don't speak to me wearing such an unpleasant mask!
Oh, Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow is another early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow.
Now, if you go to Romani Ranch on the night of the final day after telling Anju to wait for Kafei back in Clocktown, the dialogue is a bit different. Anju stayed in her room to wait for Kafei. It's foolish to believe a man like that. I too believe my husband would return out of the blue. Oh, Anju, that child's naive sense of trust may be my fault. Yeah, I really can't believe I never knew about that one. The Anju and Kafei quest is so interesting with just how many small details there are. It's really cool just how many different routes you can take with that side quest, and how they all lead to completely different outcomes and optional scenes. You might be wondering, what happens if Kafei comes to the Stockpot Inn, but Anju went to the ranch already? And you can make it happen by encouraging Kafei, but not giving Anju the Pendant of Memories. Isn't her bridal dress lovely? We promised each other when we were children that we'd marry on the day of the Carnival of Time. But my promise, I couldn't keep it. I love how in that scene, Kafei doesn't get angry that Anju isn't there. He just accepts everything. He doesn't blame her, but instead blames himself. And he just stands there waiting for the end to come, knowing that he broke the promise. Yet again, there's just so many sad outcomes to the Anju and Kafei quest. It really is crazy how all these years later I can still discover new things about that quest I never knew. Over here at nighttime in the Stockpot Inn, you can find Gorman playing cards with the other troop members. Did you meet the Rosa sisters? Our fellow performers from the troupe. They're twins too. They're twins just like us. Can you believe it? Bro, you are skipping the text so fast. Go back. They're twins just like us. Can you believe it? I think they're practicing somewhere in West Clocktown right now. There are 2 sets of twins traveling in Gorman's troupe of entertainers. I mean, what are the chances? I'd say the chances are about 1 in a million. No, wait. Make that 4 in a million. Ho 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 ho! I have decided we will leave the town tomorrow. We can't expect anyone to attend our show. Aren't you going to flee? If you have nowhere else to go, you should seek refuge at the Gorman track in the south. That is my brother's ranch. My older brother. He's a nice guy. Hey, well, Gorman's actually being nice to Link for once. That's kind of nice. Sadly, you can't play cards with them. I would love to join them, but unfortunately you can't. After saving Romani Ranch from the alien invasion, you can come inside and talk to Romani.
Listen, Grasshopper, Romani is looking after things. Now that we chased them away, things are safe. My sister doesn't need to know at all. Hey, Grasshopper, can I ask you to help next year? I know, Grasshopper. Why don't you just live at the ranch? I'll lend you Romani's bed. My sister will be happy too. It's a great plan. So, it's decided. You're our bodyguard, Grasshopper, so all you have to do is practice hard.
Actually, it says, so all you have to do is practice hard. Anyways, yeah, I never thought to talk to Romani again after finishing that quest, but that dialogue's kind of cute. One of the most popular optional scenes in this game is also one of the easiest to miss. Once you've completed the side quest where you have to escort Cremia's carriage, you can actually go back and do the side quest again. And once you complete the quest a second time, you get a 50-50 chance on which reward you receive. Cremia will either give Link a gold rupee, which is worth 200 rupees, or you will get this optional scene, which, by the way, credit to PAVGN for the video of this optional scene that I'm watching. Though I do apologize for the low quality, this is a video from 16 years ago.
Mr. Barton was happy to get his first delivery in quite a while. Thank you. You were pretty cool. This isn't very big, but accept my thanks.
And yeah, she gives Link a hug. You did it! You helped Cremia. You feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Sigh, you could get used to this.
I'm sorry about giving you only this. You already have Romani's mask, don't you? It's proof of Milk Bar membership. Chateau Romani is a little expensive, but please try it at the bar.
Yeah, you can see why in particular this scene became popular. Because of course it did, of course it did. Look guys, it's just a hug, okay? It's just a hug, okay? How much you want to bet that's Eiji Aonuma's favorite scene in the game? You can come over here and talk to Cremia on the final day.
I heard this from people who were fleeing this way this morning. It's terrible. They said that huge moon is going to crash down onto the town sometime tonight. I wonder if we'll be alright here. Actually, I know we're not safe here either. I'm no expert on these things, but that's the feeling I get. But that's how life goes, I guess. There are some things in life that you can't change no matter how hard you try.
Honestly, Cremia is one of my favorite side characters in this game. Compared to most people in this game, she's painfully aware of the situation with the moon. A lot of characters seem to pretend as if it's not really a big issue, or they just try their best to ignore it. But despite that, she is really accepting of the whole situation. I mean, clearly to some extent, she is scared about the moon, but she seems as if she's accepted it, and she's kind of just waiting for the inevitable to happen. I don't know, but I've always viewed Cremia as one of the most realistically written characters in this game. Her story is honestly very tragic. If you come over here to the barn on the night of the final day...
Oh, good evening. We're milking the cows tonight. It's Chateau Romani. It's the first time I get to drink it. Until now, my sister always said wait until you're an adult. But why now?
You've become an adult now, Romani. I see it in you. I'm acknowledging it.
Then does Romani get a mask too?
Well, yes. I'll make one for you.
Sleep with me in my bed tonight, okay, Romani? Yes, sister.
And then a few hours later outside...
See you tomorrow.
Good night. See you tomorrow, okay? And there they go. And it's closed. Man, it's so devastating. Like, damn. Out of all the optional scenes in the game, that one's good. Yet again, I just love Cremia. I think she's such an amazingly written character. I love that Cremia is clearly nervous about the moon, and she knows that she's not going to be alive tomorrow, but she's still trying to protect Romani, and she's trying to comfort her in what she knows is the end of the world. And so she hasn't even really told Romani what's going to happen tomorrow. She knows that she's just a young child and, you know, maybe it would scare her and she wouldn't fully understand. And Cremia letting her drink a Chateau Romani is pretty interesting too. Of course, the Chateau Romani is essentially the Zelda equivalent of alcohol. Perhaps Romani always wanted to try one, so Cremia letting her have one is letting her do something she looked forward to doing in her final moments. But also, the Chateau Romani is a symbol of maturity. So maybe Cremia also decided to give her one since she always wanted to see Romani grow up, and this is as close as she'll ever get to seeing that happen. It's pretty sad, but very beautifully written. It's genuinely one of the darkest and just most depressing scenes in this game. I never really got many opportunities to say it throughout the playthrough itself, but I love Romani and Cremia. They are just two of my favorite characters in this entire game. Anyways, something I never knew is that apparently on the night of the second day, the postman will put something in the post box. And then on the night of the final day... Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule, it's the highest priority. We can see that letter that he delivered on the bed here. To myself. You have been doing a great job delivering the mail. I have a request for my hard-working self. All of the townsfolk have taken refuge. I want myself to flee too. Even if it is not written on the schedule, I want myself to flee. Please. From me. This guy is so committed to his job, it's insane. He literally had to write himself a letter saying, "Bro, escape, the world is about to end, get out of here." And after going through all that trouble to convince himself to leave, he still couldn't do it. It took Madame Aroma telling him to leave to finally get him to do it. This guy is committed. You can come over here to the milk bar during the final hours and talk to the bartender. As you can see, all of our customers have taken refuge. It may be my undoing, but I'm the sort of fellow who will stay behind at his business through thick and thin. And I continue standing here at the counter hoping one of my favorite customers will appear. And I wasn't wrong. See? You stopped in. Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad I'm one of your favorite customers. Yeah, that's a short but sweet optional scene. I like it quite a bit. You can talk to the swordsman on the night of the final day. Rumors are spreading which suggest the moon is falling, but you can breathe easier as long as I am in town. Tonight I shall cut the moon into pieces. If one does not have such skill, he cannot teach the way of the sword to others. If you wish to be as powerful as I am, then I shall teach you until nighttime. Soon I will unite my spirit to cut the moon, so you must leave here. And he kicks you out, just before the final hours start. Who's there? I am focusing my spirit now. If you need something, come back later. But you can actually go back inside the swordsman's school during the final hours, and there's a sign here. I'll be on vacation for a short while. Please don't look for me. But back here, you can cut this wood plank with your sword, and there's a back room. I'm scared. I can't take it. I don't want to die. And he's back here cowering. I don't know why, but that scene in particular has always stuck with me for many years now. There is something kind of sad about seeing one of the most charismatic and confident characters in the game cowering in fear. I guess he was just trying to make himself look stronger than he actually is. Like I said, those are not all of the optional scenes that I missed, but those are the ones that I think are the most worthwhile. You know, this game had a really bad development cycle. This game was incredibly rushed and was developed in slightly over a year. And of course, as a result of that, the development team was under a lot of crunch while making this game. And so, despite all of that, I find it really impressive just how detailed this game is. Like I said, there are so many optional scenes in this game to the point that we didn't even see all of them. There is just so much content in this game. It's kind of unbelievable. Not only just because this game was incredibly rushed, but also this is a Nintendo 64 game. Majora's Mask is absurdly dense for an N64 game. The amount of optional scenes in this game and all of the character writing and all of the side content, those are the things that make Majora's Mask one of my favorite games of all time. I've essentially played this game throughout my entire life, and so it blows my mind knowing that there are still things I have not discovered about this game. Just simply making this series, I discovered so much new stuff. And I'm sure that there's still a lot of really cool stuff that I don't know about. Man, this game is just such a masterpiece. It's just one of the best games ever made. And it all comes to an end in the next episode. Next episode will be the finale, where it all comes to an end. Man, it's kind of crazy that we're finally at the end after an entire year of doing this playthrough. And so, I hope to see you all there for the finale. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off there. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you all back here next time for the final episode of The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go and drink some water. Goodbye.